I'm terrified of dying because I will have to leave behind unfinished projects. I have so much that I want to do, but I won't have the time to do it all. I started my game dev journey around 10 years ago. At first I was modding Halo Combat Evolved. I wanted to create a custom mini campaign. I had no idea what a script even was, let alone how to code. It quickly became clear that I was in over my head. So I decided to do the logical thing, create a full open world Silent Hill fan game as a Halo mod. I dove headfirst into the project, but I soon found that it was well beyond what the Halo engine could handle. So after being introduced to the Unity game engine by a friend, shout out to the creator of Dragon's Wake, I migrated the project there. I worked on it for a while and even modeled half of the town, poorly, before realizing that what had made this project cool in the first place was that it was a Halo mod. So I abandoned this project. I then began working on a much less ambitious one. A built-from-scratch post-apocalyptic first-person shooter, where the survivors of a nuclear war lived in the subway system. The protagonist would end up taking on the role of an adoptive father to an orphan mutant. It would involve lots of big cinematics and lots of acting and animation. After working on this project for around a year and making no real progress, I abandoned it. You might have noticed a trend here. I've set out to write novels, draw comics, compose music, planned numerous game projects, and after all of this, I finally released a tiny, simple mobile game in 2022. And that was such a good feeling. It wasn't one of the big high-concept games I'd always aspired to, but it was published. People were playing it, and this was the catalyst that made me stop trying to make my games grand or perfect. Since then, I released a puzzle game on mobile and 2 horror games on PC. They're small in scope, and much of the content is simply good enough, but they're released. I have type 1 diabetes, so my life expectancy is shorter than average. As I get older, I will begin to experience side effects. These could include things like blindness or loss of feeling in my extremities. My capacity to do the things I love will diminish. One day, I'll be gone, and all of my yet unfinished projects will join me in the ether. But a small imperfect part of me will live on in the ones that I have finished. And I'm not grand or perfect, so I feel like this is fitting. I hope that when you are gone, a part of you will live on in your creations too.